Hello everybody, my name is Sky. I'm your friendly neighborhood autistic person full of random useless facts, and today we are getting into Subnautica. This is your warning. If you have a fear of deep open waters, darkness, or monsters beyond your comprehension, this game and this live stream may not be for you. Please be wary of that. Now, before we get started, I do want to give a quick shout out. Though, nope, they're never going to watch this, but I do seriously want to shout out the dev team and the game developer team for Subnautica. Subnautica Below Zero, its DLC, have been lovingly maintained for years since its very first release. They released Below Zero a few years after that, but still continue to update Subnautica, and now they are actively working on Subnautica 3, and still actively updating Below Zero and their very first game, Subnautica. They have been very consistent and good about not only doing life updates to Below Zero, but they also take everything that they do Below Zero, well, almost everything, and they actually implement it into Subnautica, also giving it some beautiful life updates, as well as some new base models and other things that we did not have originally available. They have done a huge performance maintenance update on it that fixed over 800 bugs. I am just super impressed with the team. You gotta be honest, there's not many games out there that you can genuinely say has a team like that, where they're being consistent with making sure that it stays updated and beautiful while still working on a new game. We are going to go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I did have a creative game started just so I can make sure I remembered exactly how the map was laid out. The map of Subnautica is pretty decently sized. However, there is no active map in the game. So you kind of have to figure everything out by exploring and memory. And I wanted to make sure that my memory still held strong. And it did. I was able to complete the game on creative mode, which allows you to build anything with no constraints, oxygen, food, and pressure or death. And I was able to complete it in 48 minutes because of that. So, which is good, because that means that I remembered where everything is and how to get everything done. You also have hardcore mode, which is survival mode with only one life, no oxygen alerts. Freedom is like survival, but without hunger or thirst, and we will be playing on survival, where you crash land on a dangerous alien planet, scavenge resources, and manage hunger and thirst to survive. If you are only in this for the story, I do recommend playing creative. If you are somebody that you are interested in the story but base building is not very big for you, I recommend freedom. And if you're somebody who loves a challenge and likes to hate themselves, hardcore is your best bet. We are going to go ahead and get started with survival, and let us launch ourselves into the world of Subnautica. I really genuinely can't wait to show this off.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright, real quick, sorry about this. I completely forgot to fix that as well. The reason why there was a head stump, as you can see the way it's set up, it's because I have the field of view set up super large for my creative mode, so that way I could easier see the map around me and make my way around. My bad. Also, her voice is a little bit quieter than I would prefer. Here we go. Okay, so we have crash landed in a life pod. We have a fabricator here that seems to actively work. A damaged secondary systems. We have a storage container that has some water and food and some flares. And a medical kit fabricator, we'll take that. And a damaged radio. Let's see what's outside.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. Zero human life signs detected.
We are surrounded by nothing but ocean. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the first time I ever played Subnautica, it took me 2 in-game days to actually enter the water. We're not doing that this time though. Alright, first things first, we need to start collecting resources immediately. No. 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 No! Ah, little shitweed. Well, no more than Munchkin Man is. There we are. Limestone. Oh, we got a copper ore.
Is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible. Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool. Oxygen.
Oh, this is not good. 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 No, keep swimming. Ah. Okay, well, as you can see, when you die, you do lose belongings. But it's okay. It's not like they just disappear. You can actually find them wherever you died at. So, depending on how you died, it may or may not be worth it to you to go and attempt to re-find those items. We died somewhere around these cave systems. Yeah, it'll be probably just be easier to pick new resources. You little fucking shits.
Oxygen.
Alright, now that we've got a few different pieces of resources, let's see if we can't craft anything back at the fabricator. This was the cave system where we lost our other pieces. Hang on.
Oxygen.
Alrighty, so I want to build a scanner, which requires a battery, and I want to build a survival knife, which requires rubber. We can build a battery. We need rubber. Or, we need creepvine seed clusters for rubber.
Record alien biological data. Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
We can also go ahead and make ourselves an O2 tank. Hell yeah. Make sure it went ahead and activated. We'll also go ahead and we'll grab a little bit of food. And let's head back out there. This is a lot of Subnautica is going out into the ocean, finding the resources you need, and heading back to a base, whether it is your life pod for the entirety of your game, or if you build bases of your own that you travel back and forth to. Oh, right, we need to creepvine seed clusters. We also have the scanner now, so we can scan things. Scanning the different animals, plant life, and other things that you come across here in the world of Subnautica. Not only it gives you some interesting little pieces of information, lore that you can read on things that you scan, but it also gives you different things that you can build with it. Sometimes just picking up a thing is not enough for the Altera system to know that it can build with it correctly. Sometimes you have to fully scan something for it to be like, oh yeah, there's actually stuff in here you can use with this. Alright, real quick. There's our life pod, there's the ship, so the kelp is this way. Also, if the game currently looks super dark on your screen, yeah, that's the point. It's dark in the ocean. It is equally dark on mine. Hi, Munchkin Man. Are you done being a little fool? Irritating your sisters. Hoverfish. Come here, buddy. Come here. Hi. I'm gonna scan you first.
30 seconds.
I have a friend! Quick, let's get back to oxygen.
Life on this
Stop the Munchkin Man.
uses a distinct and diverse ecological environment. Rather strongly recommended.
Munchkin Man's such a little asshole sometimes. He keeps trying to pull the fluffy piece off my microphone. Fuck off. You better not take my hoverfish. My hoverfish. He's my friend. Alright, back to the life pod. That should be enough to get us the knife. And maybe some fins.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden. Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Braxis Prime. The knife remains the only exception. Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Alright, let's try to make the repair tool next so we can fix our life pod. We need cave sulfur for that. Oh, we got the sunrise. It's beautiful, isn't it? We should be able to find cave sulfur right below us where the little crash fish are. We haven't scanned them yet, so y'all don't know that's their name, but that's the name of those little fuckers that keep bothering us. Those are crash fish. So we already cleaned that one out. We might need to find a fresh crash fish. Hoop fish. Hoop fish. Come here. Oh no, you're a whole fish, not a hoop fish. Hell yeah, we didn't get this one yet. Good.
Dispatched to your location in emergency distress signal. 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
So we're not getting rescued then. Cool, that's fine. Alright, let's plan what we can do next then. I think at this point, now that we have the scanner, the only thing we can do is swim around and see if we can't find some information that could help us. Whee!
New blueprint acquired.
So this is how we get new blueprints for things. As you can see, we just got all of that sea glide. So by finding different pieces of the aurora that have broken off and fallen apart, you can find pieces of material that you can use to help yourself survive. If you've already scanned an item in full, like the sea glide, you get titanium in return. So there's a beacon piece down there, which means that there should be another beacon piece somewhere. Oh, table coral. Hell yeah. We can use our knife and slicey slicey. We got little hoverfish. Oh, yawn. He's sleepy baby. He's so cute. What should we name our hoverfish, guys?
30 seconds.
Alright, I'm not seeing another beacon piece anywhere.
30 seconds.
Bless you, buddy. Goodness. Well, we got the sea glide fabricatability at least. Pick up this. So let's head back and see if we can't build that sea glide, because the sea glide would definitely help us move around. Pick up more metal salvage. Oh, inventory full. Nemo? I don't think Nemo's in this game. I'm pretty sure if Nemo genuinely lived on this world, he would not have survived. Battery, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. You can get the battery done. Lubricant, and it was copper wire.
Is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Need two copper ore for that. Yeah. Alright, let's go find some limestone outcrops and break those. Actually, before I keep picking stuff up, I should probably make some space by breaking down the metal salvage we have. There we go. And we can put away some of the titanium. Oh, it's so hard to scan them without like fully activating them. There we go. Crash fish. It's shuttle bugs. What are you doing, shuttlebug things?
Oxygen.
I was gonna say, I swear you could find limestone a lot easier than this, but there are certain things about the map that change every time you play the game. Obviously, the map as a whole, its entirety, cannot change, but there are certain small things like where limestone and resources appear that will vary. That should be all the copper we need. Music is kind of fun. Yeah, it's very nice. It gives you a little bit of a bop to move along to. The enemy is near music is really sick, actually. But as beautiful as Subnautica's music is, Subnautica Below Zero's is even better. Copper wire. Oh no, we're thirsty. Sea glide.
The sea glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat. Vital signs stabilizing.
Nothing new on the radio, so I guess we'll just go explore. There is one particular area that I am always fond of exploring very quickly, not just because it has a nice amount of like resources in the area, but because there are quite a few friends out there that I very much adore in this game. Ah, and of course, as soon as we leave, we get a message on the radio. It's really good at doing that. It waits until you've just set off and you have a thing to do in mind, and it's like, ah.
Life Pod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, they're quite a distance away, but doable. I love having the Sea Glide. You can toggle your lights on and off. And there's also a little map that you can pull up. I did say, like, there's no map in the game. And technically there is because you have this. But you learn pretty quickly that this is about as useful as an alien creature swimming up to you and pointing, hey, this is what you should do. This is the direction you need to go in. They wanted us to cut that, so I was like, alright, we can cut it real quick. But I know what it's needed for, so no big deal. And we got another message on the radio. Hell yeah. Somebody help me remember we need to pick up bladderfish on the way home. Bladderfish on the way home. I do not think they survived, guys.
Oxygen. New blueprint acquired.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular Sea Glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Bless their heart. They tried at least. Gotta give them that. Check around just to make sure there's not any data. Plenty of metal scraps to be found around the life pods. But data's my main thing. Bladderfish. Come here. I need you. Ah, my inventory's full. Shit. I don't need all this titanium. Come here!
Alien life forms may have oxygenated applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Bladderfish. Oop, slam right by you, buddy. Bladderfish does whatever a bladderfish does. Do I need to scan you? Alright, I already scanned you. Hell yeah. Oh, name for... I just realized, I asked you what we should name the hoverfish, and then you said Nemo. Nemo is actually a pretty good name for the hoverfish, if that's what you're suggesting. Because yes, Nemo. Look at him, his doofy little face. I love him. That is something I do recommend to help keep your sanity in Subnautica. Get a friend. Find a fish, any of the fish that you can hold in your hand, like peepers or bladderfish. Find one, make it your friend. It'll help so much. And this is why we need bladderfish. They make water. It was. Alright, so yeah, we will name the hoverfish Nemo. He yawned again. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Look at his little face. I love him. Nemo it is. Alright, let's see what we got on the radio.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alrighty, they're doable. So you see how it says life pod 17, 100 meters, and then underneath it says 456 meters. 456, that's how far we have to go. 100 meters, the one that's in parentheses is what you have to pay attention to when you get these life pod alerts. Because if they're too deep, you cannot get them on your own. You will have to have some kind of equipment in order to receive it. But I think we should, it's only 100 meters, it might be a little bit difficult, but it should be doable. Just gotta keep an eye on our oxygen as we go. And it's dark, so, you know, it's fun. And I hear Munchkin Man making really suspicious noises. There they are! It's my babies! Hello, my babies! These beautiful leviathans are reefbacks. They are entirely docile creatures. They just love to hang around and migrate from place to place.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of unique
Taking bets if you're going to be sweet talking the fish or the munchkin. Most of it's going to be the fish, because munchkin, I can actually hear him right now. He's making suspicious noises in the kitchen. I don't think it's anything bad enough that I need to get up and go stop him, but he's playing with something he probably shouldn't be. But yeah, these are the reefbacks. As you can see, they support a very gorgeous biome on their back. They have many different kinds of plants and stuff like that that actually live on them, and different things that you can pick off. Be careful of, not that, this guy right here. This is a tiger plant. As you can see, it is currently shooting projectiles at us. It is the defense system, technically, that the reefbacks have. Not all of them have it, but some of them do. This is a teenager based on the size, whereas this one over here is a baby and a full-grown mother. As you can see, the baby reefbacks do not support biomes on their backs yet. They are not quite old enough to have all of that reefing, but they will get there eventually.
oxygen.
The bigger the reefback, the more you can find on their backs, and the more useful they are. I have actually built one of my bases in the line pathway of a reefback migration, and because of that I had so many resources that I could use throughout the entirety of my game, and I also had some beautiful company to hang out with me. Yeah, I love the reefbacks. It's kind of nice, all the creatures in this world that could very easily kill us. It's nice having such massive leviathans that are very sweet to us. We were looking for a life pod. Yeah, it's right down there. Let's grab one more breath and then head down. As you can see, you can occasionally spot that like the map loads in a little bit funny. There's actually mods that you can use that make you move super fast through the game. And as fun as that is, I do recommend using those style of mods with caution, as the game is not really meant to load in that way, so the chances of experiencing crashes is much higher. Also, that was a sea moth fragment. Very good.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby.
30 seconds.
The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Auroras. Drive core may result in a quantum detonation.
That was a little bit close, but it's fine. Actually, that's something I should be able to fix real quick. Options. Is it an accessibility? PDA pause. Yeah. I'm going to put PDA pause on. Some people consider that, some Subnautica players consider PDA pause cheating. I think that's stupid. How do you cheat in a solo-based game? Whatever. I used it because I like to listen to the PDA dialogues, and as you can see, we could die doing that.
90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Yeah, we're not messing with that right now, though.
Passing 100 meters.
Oxygen efficiency decreased. Gonna see if we can't find more sea. Oh! Nemo! No!
30 seconds.
They ate him! No! They ate Nemo! I didn't even mean to pull him out. No. We have to get a new one. Dang it.
Seek fluid intake.
Who the hell ate him? Was it you fuckers the spadefish? Or was it you fuckers the biters? Oh, you're infected, buddy. Oh, goodness, honey. Come here, sweetheart. I want to scan you. I want to see, like, what's the deal? You quit hiding. You quit hiding. Yes, you're so angry. You're so angry. You're so angry.
Oxygen.
So, some of the predators in Subnautica, although dangerous because they can do damage to you, they are not nearly as dangerous as other predators in the world. Sand shark. That was a weird noise he made. Sand sharks are one of those. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah. Sand sharks are one of those where they're more of an annoyance than a real predator. I want to see if I can't finish scanning that one, though. Where'd it go? There you are, buddy.
Passing 100 meters.
There we go.
Efficiency decreased. Integrating new PD.
Specimen with symptoms of infection. This organism is displaying signs of a bacterial infection. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system. Underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium in itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. Warning: may be contagious. Avoid. Do not, under any circumstances, consume the flesh. Poor guy. But as you can see over there in the distance, we have another piece of the aurora that fell off. Looking for massive pieces of the aurora like that are a great place to find blueprint fabrications, as well as unique and rare human-made resources. Chances are, though, we cannot enter this piece just yet. I think we need a laser cutter in order to enter it. Yeah, I think we need a laser cutter. But we can still keep looking for any pieces that we can scan. Like a bioreactor, very convenient.
Seconds.
Oh, can I get this last scan in? Hell yeah, we got the sea moth scanned.
New blueprint acquired. Oxygen.
Alright, I think we got the sea moth scanned. I'm gonna check and make sure there's no other. I think there should be more bioreactor scans. But we should be good enough to head back
Seek fluid intake immediately.
and see if we can't build something new. Scanner room, hell yeah.
Integrating new PDA data.
Sea moth, already got that.
30 seconds.
Sea moth. Metal.
Vital signs stabilizing.
If I've been muted that whole time, Gary fish are the most delicious fish to grab. That's why I picked those up. And we have a new Nemo too. We'll have to be more careful pulling him out, make sure he doesn't get eaten again.
Oxygen.
You've probably seen them floating around us. These guys right here are another example of predators that are not necessarily actually all that bad, more of just an annoyance. These are stalkers. As you can see, he is currently carrying away some of that metal debris. They, for whatever reason, collect it and they will gather it all in one place. You can find stalker eggs, and if you hatch your own stalkers, they will not only be docile and tame towards you personally because you hatched them, but they will actually go and look for metal salvage and bring them back home to you. That's something I feel like a lot of players that play Subnautica do not take advantage of enough. Like, I've seen plenty of, like, people hatching the eggs and they use them to, like, decorate around their homes and stuff like that. But certain species you can actually use to help pull in resources. And stalkers are a good one of those. These are floaters. As you can see, by holding on to different pieces of rock, they can actually make them float. Yep.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating inanimate colors. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Alright, so what do we need? I wouldn't mind getting another tank. We need glass and silver ore. Silver ore is going to be a pain to get. I know we can get it, but it's going to be a pain. Still don't know the ingredients for the mobile vehicle bay, which we need if we want the sea moth eventually. I wouldn't mind actually making an air bladder just to have on me for emergencies. We're going to need to make a new battery soon. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Grab another acid mushroom. Because I don't think, yeah, you can't re-up the batteries in here. Battery. Alright, let me see if I can't find some silver ore so that we can get the high capacity O2 tank. We also need to keep an eye out for the mobile vehicle bay because we can't build the sea moth without it. What did I come out here for again? Shoot. Fuck, what did I come out here for? Fuck. Silver ore. Silver ore. It's a gold peeper. Come back here, gold peeper. Why are you gold?
30 seconds.
Stupid oxygen. Don't go anywhere I can't find you. Enzyme host peeper. A peeper specimen was observed emitting a faint fluorescent enzyme trail and engaging in unusual behavioral patterns. Peeper is actively approaching other creatures, including predators. The specimen is host to a bacterial infection, however, the infection is currently dormant. The peeper's stomach cavity contains an unknown enzyme of foreign origin. Chemical analysis of enzyme bears some superficial similarity to the stomach enzymes of larger predators. Contact with the enzyme appears to inhibit the symptoms of the bacterial infection. Complex structure renders synthesis impossible. Recommended further research into enzyme origin. Oh, so you're going around and you're helping the sick ones. Well, hey, there's a sand shark over that way that you should probably go help. Silver ore, silver ore.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. 30 seconds.
This is danger zone, but this is our best bet at finding silver ore. It's please, 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 please. Ah, it's lead.
Oxygen.
It's so far down that getting the ore we need is going to be a real pain in the ass. I'm really hoping that one of these upper crops can help. It's gold. Because we can't get too deep down in there, we will suffer. We will die.
30 seconds.
I got some copper ore at least. It's not what I wanted.
Oxygen.
Silver, yes!
Wiring is an essential component of many habitat modules.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Please, I can't lose it, please. Yes! Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, that's gonna be a big help. Alright, next I want to try working on the rebreather. Rebreather recycles CO2 into breathable air, so it conserves oxygen when diving deeper. It requires a wiring kit, which is 2 silver ore, and 2 silver ore, and it requires fiber mesh, which is 2 creepvine samples. We can get the creepvine, or we can get the fiber mesh at least. Need one more piece. Alright, so at this point we just need the silver ore. Alright, let's see if we can't maybe have a little bit more luck, go a little bit deeper now that we have the better tank. And also see if I can't remember where that was exactly. Especially now that it's dark. If not, then we can definitely at least go back to that piece of the Aurora and see if maybe there's more stuff that we can scan over there now that we can stay down longer. There it is. I will say it's easier to find where the entrance is from the top because of the glowing pieces. Alright. Sandstone, sandstone. We're looking for sandstone.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Sandstone, sandstone. Don't make me go down there. I really don't want to have to go all the way into that. It's scary down there. I don't think we have a choice. We just need to be careful and make sure that we stick kind of to this entrance to the side so we can get back up quickly. And of course our thing ran out of battery, that's why we made another one. You see that creature over there in the distance? That's a big reason why I don't want to be down here just floating around aimlessly. Yeah, that's even worse as well. Once we get down to 200 meters, it's even harder to keep your oxygen. There's like no sandstone around here.
Conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
I believe it. Okay, so there's that entrance over there. Is that a life pod? Have we explored that life pod? It's life pod 17. I guess we have, because there's no data in it. Oh, that's right. They said that they'd actually landed near a cave system. Where's the other entrance? That one had more rock options. Every now and then I get the feeling that I'm being watched by something in the distance, and considering it's Subnautica, I probably am.
Passing 100 meters.
Alright, so this is the other
Oxygen
entrance that we need. Let's
efficiency
grab some
decreased.
oxygen. Oh hey, we got a new message on the radio. Come on, sandstone. There's a piece. Probably go ahead and scan it, shouldn't I? Lead. I don't think we're gonna get any luck with the silver ore.
Local radiation readings suggest
Nope.
the Aurora's drag core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Duly noted. If I remember correctly, that is, I think it's 2 hours game time. It's kind of hard because, like, it could have been because I was on creative mode. But when I was on creative mode, if I remember correctly, the first time I played, and the first couple times I played Subnautica, there was actually a 30-minute countdown involving the Aurora. And when I played on creative mode, that countdown did not happen. So I'm hoping that, like, maybe that's just because it was creative mode and it will actually work. Otherwise, we're gonna just, I want to stay kind of close to the area. Let's see what we got on the radio. You want to listen to Nemo 2?
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Wait, I'm here. I'm gonna hang out up here for a second and admire the view of
Seek
Aurora
fluid intake.
while I debate on the best area we should go to next in order to kind of help push the story a little bit.
Calorie intake recommended.
Alright, well, I guess we'll take care of that first. Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those beepers? Is that a Gary fish? Gary fish. Yoink. Accept your fate. Accept your fate.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. Vital signs stabilizing. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, he scared the shit out of me. Little fucker. Yeah, it's funny when they're actually harmless, you know. Whew. Hell yeah, the mobile vehicle bay fragment. So we can find some here.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired. Preparing a day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death. New blueprint acquired.
Maybe should have made a flashlight at some point.
Seconds. Oxygen. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Excuse me. I think at this point I'm just trying to stick
30
close to
seconds.
the Aurora. I just want silver. How hard is it to get me silver? Like, I love playing Subnautica, but I'm not gonna lie, it does makes me anxious. Hell yeah, we got 2 silver pieces of ore, which means we can make the rebreather and stay under for longer. That did not go where I thought it was going to. Sometimes I can make up half-ish decent songs on the spot, but sometimes they don't work. And that's okay. Spadefish. Hell yeah, there's the message. I think that's the message I actually want. So we're gonna start heading back that way. Make the rebreather, read the message. Maybe pick up some bladderfish on the way. Spadefish are pretty good to eat. They give you a decent amount of food back in return, but they are salty.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
So, maybe saved? I was gonna say, we're getting off the island, but, hopefully? You said you've only attempted to land in VR and you failed. That does not bode well for us, does it, Nemo?
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, there went the Aurora. Definitely not as cool. I wish it hadn't gone up at night. And it didn't do it again. I swear. It used to have, it would be like the Aurora is going to go up in 2 hours. And then, like, 5 minutes after you got that notification, it was supposed to put up a 30-minute timer. And it's literally, it said Aurora detonation in, and it had a 30-minute timer you count down on. That way you could go and explore and check things out and be back in time to make sure you got to watch it. And for some reason, I guess during one of the updates, maybe that something happened and it's not there anymore. But at least I made sure to stick us in the area so that way we could stay up here for it. Hell yeah. It was even perfectly timed. We just come outside. But it does suck that it happened at night and not during the day. Oh well. You can't control, the sky. Let's go see about this radiation suit that we got for fabrication for. We need fiber mesh ×2 and lead ×2, which you already got. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and build that rebreather as well over here. Need a wiring kit. Now that it's daylight, we can really see the amount of damage done to the Aurora. The whole front hull has been blown off. Engines are completely decimated, and it looks like the very top part of it blew off as well from the pressure of the explosion in it. And it has, of course, released a shit ton of radiation, which cannot be good for the ecosystem. Fiber mesh. Alright, now we have a radiation suit, so that will at least help keep us safe. Make sure everything is put in place. The only thing that's not put in place is the radiation helmet, and that's because I'd rather use the rebreather, obviously. Pick a poison, Alright, let me check and make sure I haven't missed anything in our logs. Advanced theories, blueprints, geological. Okay, I don't think yeah, just 17 of 3. Hello, Bjarni the bear. Hello. I think really at this point we're just kind of bebopping around and collecting resources until we get a particular message. I was hoping that that last message would be it, but it was not. So we're waiting for a particular message to come in so that we can push on with the story. And in the meantime, I already have some moth. Going to keep collecting resources. Dick. Though they don't call them, I don't remember what exactly they're called. They're pretty much just little biters. Yeah, that's literally what they're named. They're named biters. Yeah, they do exactly what they're named for. They just run up on you and they bite you. I was really hoping that there'd be more of the laser fragment pieces out here to scan. We might have to push our way a little bit closer to the ship and see if maybe there's some more damage near the Aurora. Especially now that we have our radiation suit, we should be okay to get close to it. Physically okay, at least. You have 90 subs? That's awesome. Good for you. I have, I think, 13 by the last time I checked. But I don't encourage my viewers to subscribe to me or even like my videos. They do what they want. I understand personally how the YouTube algorithm works. I understand that literally subscribing to somebody just for the sake of watching them do a playthrough of one game that you like can completely throw off your algorithm and start recommending you stuff and messing up what you prefer to actually watch. So it's up to their own discretion if my viewers would like to subscribe to me and risk my stuff getting into their algorithm permanently, then that's okay, and I'm happy for them for making that decision. If they are not okay with that, that is totally fine as well. Alright, so there's the Aurora. I'm thinking that we explore right along here in this area. You will sub? Well, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate that. I mostly do my streaming just for the sake of fun. I am a big fan of story mode and story-based games. And I mostly just play them and stream them for the sake of showing them off to others who maybe aren't as into story-based games and maybe don't want to play it themselves. Or maybe they do want to play it, but they're not entirely sure if it's worth spending money on. They can check out my video and see if maybe it's something they want to do. Let's see. Kind of pop back up to the surface, get a view of where the Aurora is. The Aurora is your main viewpoint. It's your main landmark structure. It can be viewed from pretty much anywhere on the surface of the water. Hello, Sand Shark Man. Coral shells. You go away. Well, that's pointless. Oh no, we're out of battery! And I forgot to make a new one. We need 2 acidic mushrooms and we need a piece of copper. There we go. We can keep exploring the area. We just gotta be mindful that we don't have a sea moth or sea glide. Oh, there's a table down there we can scan. Go away, sand shark. Yeah, you're so scary.
Blueprint acquired.
How old are you? That's not your business. Thank you for asking, though.
Seconds. Oxygen.
Okay, shoot. So we do need the stupid radiation helmet, so we're gonna have to grab that. It's okay, though, because we'll make a new battery while we're back at the fabricator. Why? Why is my age not your business? Because it's not. The only thing that you really need to know is I'm old enough legally to have a YouTube channel. I am legally old enough to stream, and if I ever wanted to make money off of this, but that's really all that matters, is am I old enough to legally use this site? And I am. And am I legally, for YouTube's sake, old enough to live stream? And I am. That's all that really matters. But my personal age does not change the way the game's played. It does not change the way I interact with people. It's not necessary to be known. What did I come back here for? Battery. Also, I grew up in an era of, I will say this much, I grew up when the internet was beginning. Back when it was, nothing was regulated, it was a free-for-all out there. Because of that, it was pushed into me so deeply. You don't tell your, and the helmet, thank you, Jimmy. You don't tell your real name, you don't give out your address, you don't give your real age. It doesn't matter how much the internet has changed or will change in the future, that will personally always be a constant for me. That is not anybody's business. Nobody needs to know that. So it's not going to be spoken on the internet. We'll put the rebreather back in here. Actually, should we put away some of the resources just in case we die? Back and forth, up and down, up and down. Yeah, put away the copper, the lead, and the gold, since those are pretty useful. Keep everything else. Alright, we have our helmet now. Should be able to get close and do some exploring. Hi, Munchkin Man. It is a Munchkin. Why are you wet? Why are you wet? Why are you wet? I think it's water. Where did you get this? Buddy, why are you wet? Okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. Like, it's understandable. I'm okay with people asking because it's a normal question that gets asked a lot. I see plenty of streamers that when they're asked, they're okay with answering. I'm just not one of those. So it's okay that you asked. Munchkin, what did you get in the shower? I haven't turned the shower on. The shower shouldn't be wet. Where did you get the water from? Why are you... I am so confused. Alright, so we explored this section already. And I think the only thing left to scan is like the sea moth stuff. Yeah. And we already have sea moth.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, I completely forgot to put in the new battery. I'm over here just bebopping around with nothing. Oh, it's some of my favorite creatures in the game, next to the reefbacks, of course. These are ghost jellies. I believe that's what they're named, if I can get a scan on them. But you can actually find the eggs, jelly rays, that's what they're called. You can actually find the eggs of these jelly rays, and you can hatch them. And they, at nighttime, sing. And they sing so beautifully. They have gorgeous voices. And I actually went out of my way and got tons of their eggs. Alright, there's faint Altera vehicle signatures near us. There we go. That's a good sign. But I got tons and tons of their eggs. And I literally surrounded my base in jelly rays. And was constantly surrounded by their gorgeous singing because of it. And it was one of my, hands down, one of my favorite bases. And it became even more of a favorite when the one and only Gab Smolders found my time capsule, which is released after you complete the game. And in that time capsule was a picture of that exact base and all the jelly rays I raised near it. And it genuinely meant so much to me that not only was that time capsule found and appreciated, but that it was actually found by a very large streamer who was actively live at the time. So people got to see all of my beautiful little babies that I worked so hard to gather and grow. I was very proud of that base. So to have it actually be found and acknowledged by someone like Gab Smolders was a very big deal to me. I'm pretty sure you can still find that video too on her page of her playing Subnautica with Jacksepticeye. I hope we're going the right way, because I sure as well can't see anything.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, so that's back to the lifeboat. Gosh, I love the jelly rays. They're so pretty. I'm surprised we're not hearing them sing. It's nighttime. Oh, got another enzyme peeper. It's okay, buddy. I'm gonna let you do your job. Okay, I think... Alright, we reached a drop-off. God, it's so hard when you can't see anything. Like you're just completely blind and just hoping you come across what you need and not something you don't want. Like, look at this. Look at this! It's terrifying! And yeah, I have the light on. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference unless you're close.
Passing 200 meters.
I don't want to fuck with that right now. That will actually kill us. It went by pretty quickly. Oh, and so will that. But this is it. This is where the piece of the Aurora is that I was looking for. Right below the reef back migration. Duly noted. Alright, so we're right above it. We can see the open hull of the Aurora, and the life pod is exactly 1,110 meters away. This, what I'm doing right here, this is how you find your way around the map. Setting up beacons. Eventually we'll find a beacon blueprint, and we can actually put down our own beacons. But setting up beacons, going up to the surface, locate the Aurora and a beacon, and that's how you find your way.
Unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
Yeah, that's exactly like what my issue is that the electromagnetic creatures down there specifically can really fuck us up. They can damage our equipment, which will make it hard for us to get back, and they can also obviously kill us and cause us to lose everything that we've gained. I wish there was a timer for exactly when the sun rises, because I'm debating on waiting to go back down until we have a little bit more light down there, because we can't see a damn thing. I'm also very surprised. We've been at the game for a hot minute, and we still have not got the. Yeah, we've been at the game for a while, and we still haven't gotten the emergency message that I'm waiting for that helps continue the story. And like, there's nothing I can do to make it activate. It activates on its own. Where is the sun? Do 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 do. I want the sun, and I say, please, I want to see. Do 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 do. There's the sun. Alright. It'll take it some time, but it'll eventually reach down to us.
Passing 100 meters.
There's the message! I fucking knew it! I was literally mentally thinking to myself, watch, as soon as the sun rises and we head back down, the message is gonna pop up. What is that fucking noise? What is that music? Why? Hide in the cave. It's safe in the cave. If y'all haven't played Subnautica, music doesn't mean anything to you. It's just nice music. But to those who have played Subnautica, there are certain musical numbers that you don't want to hear. All right, we can actually start to see down here at least. Fuck it, I really want to get that message. I've been waiting for that message. If I'm pretty sure it's the one I'm thinking of. But 1,100 meters directly from the left side of the hole. Left side hole, 1,110 meters. 1,110 meters. Left side of the hole. 110 meters. Left side of the hole. Oxygen. 1,110 meters. Left side of the hole.
Oxygen.
But yeah, be prepared. I'm probably going to do that quite often in the game. Or, not quite often, but especially here in the beginning of the game when we don't have a lot of resources. Can't really see that well. Not very well protected. The chances of me waiting for the sun to rise for safety's sake are pretty high. Obviously, we are eventually going to get to a point in the game where it doesn't matter. The sun can be directly over us and it's not going to make a difference because of how deep we are. But by the time we are able to reach that point, we will have plenty of artificial lighting and safety around us, so it's not going to matter. So until we can get to that point, we need the sun for safety. Please be the message on Nemo. Please be the message on Nemo. Come out, Nemo. Let's listen.
Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to date to bank.
It still wasn't the one I wanted. Man. Yeah, they're like right next to the Aurora. Pretty much just gotta stick to the surface until we see them. I will say it's on me just because of it's been a while since I've played. I haven't played since they've done the major life change updates, so I don't know how much things have been moved around. Because originally the message that I'm wanting us to get came to us before we got the second call from the Sunbeam, where he says there's a debris field around you, but we see now that you are actually in trouble and we're here to help and we're going to come get you. You were supposed to get the message I'm looking for before the second Sunbeam message. And we have not gotten it yet. And we've gotten the Sunbeam message, we've gotten other iPod messages, but still not that one. So it's possible that they just changed the way the messages come in order, maybe to make it a little bit more exploratory based before you actually start into the story, so that you have to go out and explore. Oh, that noise. Oh, the music. No. No. Don't go below the surface. Whatever you do, don't go below the surface.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright, we should be able to see the life pods somewhere around here. It'll be floating near the surface. Might need to get closer to the Aurora. I will say, out of all the things in the game that strike fear into my heart, the Aurora is #1. And I'm sure you're wondering, what the fuck do you mean by that? There are actual, genuine monsters in the water. How is the Aurora the scariest thing? Because of how massive it is. I've told you before that when it comes to fear of objects, my fears are based around man-made objects. Man-made heights, man-made sunken items. This is, for all intents and purposes, a sunken spaceship. That's terrifying. That's not, my brain does not like it. It is literally sets the deepest amount of fear. Okay, we have to get in the water so we can enter this. Stick close to it.
Calorie intake recommended.
Creature decoy, which is very necessary.
Acquired.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
If he made it to the ship, he's not there anymore. But yeah, that right there. That's why I'm so fucking scared as well. The Leviathan Reaper. It's scary as fuck on its own, but we are out here with no proper gear, no proper protection. The only thing we have is our knife. Which, to be fair, you can kill a Reaper with a knife, but only on creative mode where it has no aggression towards you. If it gets us when we do not have any protective equipment, we're dead. Like that. Which is why I'm sticking so close to the surface and being so cautious out here, because this is his territory. We will definitely come across them again at another time. I would just not like to do that now. Back to the life pod. Man, I'm disappointed though that we still haven't gotten that one message that I needed. Oh, it's daytime. We were gonna check out that piece of shit once it was daytime. Watch us get all the way over there and get back to where it is, and then the sun goes down. Such as Subnautica. It makes you suffer.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I wonder if we can even get in here without the freaking laser cutter thing. You stay over there, bone sharks. Let me in. It's one of those things where, like, exploring the outside of pieces of the Aurora makes me feel so anxious and nervous because of the possibilities of what's around it. But once I'm inside, it's like, okay, I'm inside. Now, that doesn't mean that creatures can't follow you inside, because they can and they will. But it's pretty unlikely, so it gives me a little bit of a mental safety.
New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds.
Okay, that's not convenient. Mostly because I just kind of got spun around by it doing that. There it is.
Oxygen.
No. Oh, we're not making it. Oh, we're not making it. Oh, we're not making it. No, we're not making it. Ah, man. We didn't lose anything important, did we? Alright, so we didn't lose anything important. We still have Nemo. Yo, baby. Gonna have to make another battery here soon for the Sea Glide. 2 mushrooms. Do I already have a piece of copper ore? I should also probably look into making a flashlight while we're over here. You're gonna need quartz for that. I think I need another battery for it too, so 2 more mushrooms. I just need one more piece of copper. How hard is it to spawn a single piece of copper? Freaking crash fish. Copper, 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 copper. Yes. We'll put the dead batteries that we have in the storage. We don't need to throw them away or anything like that because we will eventually get to the point where we can recharge batteries. Just for now, we can make them. Nice. We got some nice fresh batteries for everything and a flashlight to help us see at night. Let me see. I'm stalking my husband. I'll find my iPhone real quick. Alrighty. We are going to bring this particular stream to a close for the day. The next time I stream will actually be tonight because I slept the majority of the day, not feeling that great. So I'm going to stream again later tonight, most likely around 11:30 or midnight or so, which will make the game extra scary for me, extra entertaining for y'all. But for now, if you spent time here today with me in Subnautica, thank you so very much for taking... Oh, and Nemo Jr., Nemo 2. If you spent time here with me and Nemo Jr. here in Subnautica, thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to spend it here with us. I greatly appreciate you doing so. I hope that you all have a very wonderful day. And I will see y'all. I'm trying to think of like involving like fun facts and stuff, like what we could do. I'm actually thinking that for the next stream, instead of doing like fun facts about like real world stuff, why don't we go over the stuff that we scan, like the stalker or the peeper, the jelly ray, the rabbit ray, and all the other different kinds of mini beings that we will come across, and we can actually read their databanks and see what they are all about. So yeah, we will do that next time, which will be tonight. Until then, I hope you all have a very wonderful day. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Bye, Jimmy. Thank you for modding.